Hi everyone, just a quick thing from me before you enjoy this episode. On the 20th of June this year, myself and my lovely wife Katie will be raising charity for Endometriosis UK, and we'd really appreciate your support. Over 1.5 million people in this country live with endometriosis, a poorly understood condition which can have devastating consequences. For those who don't know, endometriosis is where cells similar to those in the lining of the womb or uterus grow into other parts of the body and can cause horrendous pain, extreme fatigue, and fertility issues in women. We'll be doing an enormous walking challenge to raise money for much needed research, which will involve us walking 50 kilometres, that's just over 30 miles, in a single day between Scarborough and Whitby on the Yorkshire East Coast. We know that times are tough for a lot of people, but if you do have any money to spare, please consider donating to our Just Giving page, which will be in the show notes to this episode. As a couple, we have first-hand experience of how devastating and debilitating endometriosis can be, so anything you're able to spare will be much appreciated. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Ahoy there, and welcome to Repeat or Delete, the podcast that hacks off bits of that spinning television doner to serve you a kebab of bad shows. I'm Joe, and with me as always, luring an iguana up a front with a bushel of stolen oranges, it's James.
I need eggs for this.
And king of the Harness Goat Society, after spreading filthy, slanderous rumours about Diana, it's PLanty.
It's my alpine disease. I actually wondered for a moment when you were talking about James's iguana, what did we do last time? But obviously, it's best win prizes.
Best win prizes.
Of course, yeah.
There's one right there.
That's what came of Fluffy Biscuit when it didn't win the Sherry Hewson bowling. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it. But if you have found a show you want us to cover, you can message us on Blue Sky, or if you wear a do-rag at all times to hide your receding hairline, email us at repeatordelete@gmail.com or follow us on YouTube at Repeat or Delete Podcast. If that's not a good indication of what we're doing today, I don't know what is.
I've got no memory of this. And
No,
I don't wish
none
to.
whatsoever. No, and I knew it existed, but I'd never seen a beat of it.
No, this was requested by the lovely ladies from Love After Lockup Lockdown, the podcast that does Love After Lock, which is a very similar trash television thing to this, but somehow so much more worse.
Worse than this?
Yes, because it's people in prison conning gullible people out of prison to give them money for drugs in prison, and then they come out, run up a load of debt, and then just abandon them normally.
Wow.
It's on. The 7th season's just started. I've been watching it because it's kind of wild. But yes, I guess we are covering today the VH1 Love Classic Rock of Love.
Mm-hmm.
Through a series of challenges, women compete for a chance to live with rock star Bret Michaels, who rose to fame in the 80s by fronting the band Poison.
Is it not the wrestling man?
No.
Oh, right. I thought this was about a wrestling man.
No, that's
Shawn Michaels.
That's Shawn Michaels.
Is that a different wrestler?
Not
Is that a different
related.
man?
Not
Right,
related
okay.
at all, to my knowledge, anyway.
Okay.
No, Bret Michaels. That's why when he does that weird thing where he's like, "Oh, to get to know me, I've put this montage of clips together, and it's just him. It's just him jerking off in front of him, basically." Yeah.
All the music in it is, I think, him solo, doing solos, but him solo.
Well, they do Every Rose, which is the only Poison song anyone knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't feel like it's the proper version. It feels like his country and western.
It's him
Taylor's
doing
version.
it because then he doesn't have to pay the rest of them the performance rights. Just the written rights.
The song writing rights.
The song rights, yeah.
The PRS rights.
That's the one. We'll come to that later on.
Oh, will we?
Oh, good.
But before we get into it, James.
Yes, the Repeat or Delete channel is brought to you by the cacotic tone component of the sea, which by means of a patented formula generates content or your money back. I'm here in the delete dimension again, in this dying field, which is the new home of Rock of Love if and when we mark it for deletion. It'll rub shoulders with other deleted things, such as poll tax, the ancient weapon take of Blackburn, and the transphobic bits in that Ace Ventura film. and it's generated a feature for us that I'll mention at
Pride
the
Month,
end.
everyone! Oh, go on. Oh, the feature's at the end, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Carry on.
That where you are, James, in the delete dimension, looks like when you're in The Last of Us Part 2, you have to go through loads of gardens. It looks like one of them.
Yeah, it's got
Except
big.
someone's actually mowed the lawn.
Yeah, but it's dead. It just looks
It's
like
dead, it's not coming back.
Yeah, it's turned the grass against us. Before we get into it, though, Al, do we have a sponsor for this week's episode?
Yes, absolutely we do. Today we're sponsored by Lipids. Lipid. Oh, it's not coming up. Lipid. Katie made a label and everything.
Oh!
Hey!
Send me a picture.
I will. I've already have. Are you tired of feeling lethargic all the time? Not sleeping well? Boss disrespecting you at work again? If you're still drinking liquids like a simp, then the answer's probably yes.
I was drinking water to hydrate myself and would spend all afternoon crying in the shower, eating a full-size Toblerone to get my strength back. Fortunately, I discovered lipids, and 4 days on, I now have the body of a fully grown Spartan warrior.
How does it work? Simply chug this invisified lipid juice 3 times a day and see the results for yourself. We use only the purest mammalian fats to create our nutritional formula, giving you the very best ooze that money can buy.
Thank you, lipids. You saved my life and my marriage in that order.
Lipids! Illegal in 5 Latin American countries.
The one
Nice
where
to
they make
see.
the hats.
Nice to see Randall Parker still getting around.
Yes, oh damn it, yes. I wonder who I'd got that idea from.
Lipids. I just have to look at what they are. Discuss.
Yeah, me too, before I did it. I was like, just make sure I'm pronouncing lipids right.
Lipids.
Oh. Right. Let's get into this. We are covering season 1, episode 3, Motocross Mayhem.
It's on YouTube for free if you want to watch it. Don't watch it. Do not watch it. Do not give whoever's put this up the likes or the
No.
the
I'm gonna
they've
try
already
and-
had
What
what,
did you say?
6 from us.
What year did you say it was?
This is 2004.
Jesus.
I want
Wow,
to say.
because it felt in some ways strangely timeless, and that you could just turn on VH1 and find this sort of shit at any given point.
2007. Sorry, which is somehow even worse.
Really?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
worse.
it is
Yeah.
worse.
I know that Bret Michaels was 44 when this was filmed. 44, 45, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well
Um,
past his prime.
It's just so
we
heavily
come into this-
photoshopped on all the promotional work for it. Like, no one's skin is that smooth at that age. I'm sorry. Unless he's been injecting collagen and eating stem cells.
It's like, what's the name out of Brazil, where they keep pulling her skin back?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Cassandra out of those Doctor Who episodes where she's just skin,
Ugh.
like taut. Yeah.
That's our sponsorship for next time. Just skin. It's just skin. Yards and yards of skin on a roll.
Put it through your mangler.
By 3. Yeah. No.
We're into episode 3 of this, and the women already look like they've served hard time. Is my first note for this. We're introduced to a parade of women that I can no longer recall.
No, because it doesn't matter. There's like 3 names and 3 people that are really important, and the rest are just vapid. And look, I am not going to do this. I am not going to say, "Oh, they're all just nothing people. They're all just nothing," because each of them, I'm certain, if we watch more episodes, has something about them that makes them not the blonde one next to the blonde one next to the blonde one that's just behind the redhead one. Jesus.
In my first notes are, this is just slags getting pissed while Bret Michaels watches. Because
I was trying not to do that, but you're right. You're not wrong.
Literally, that's all they do is just give them booze and let them wind them up and let them go.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly it.
and I'm sure they're all quite young in this. I'm assuming, and also it's like 2007, so that's coming off the back of, like, it's not even the real world and stuff like that on MTV back then, was it? They're like, no, I can understand why they're doing this, because they're all going, I'm not doing it to get famous. I'm not doing it to, and like, you clearly are doing it to get famous.
Absolutely you are.
Because why would you want to go and kiss this geriatric testicle?
Yeah. We before any of that, we get a song, an entry song that's obviously written and performed by Michaels, and all I got out of it was, caress my car, touch my backstage pass. Is it his bum? What?
Yeah.
What?
Bret Michaels notorious for being into that.
Yeah, lanyard play.
Yeah. All I've got as well is like there's like 4 women called Brandy as well in this.
Yeah, yeah, because they have to give them like Brandy C,
Brandy B.
Yeah.
Brandy
and then they fill them
AB,
full of
because
brandy, and
round
it's a
again.
completely different show. There's 5. I've written 5 women look the same, and they've got a cowboy mum, and I couldn't quite figure out the rest.
Who's called Rodeo, which is a Transformer name, isn't it?
Rodeo.
I mean, if I was called Rodeo, I'd do this exactly the same as she does, which is to say rodeo as loud as possible at every given moment.
I thought Rodeo was a character out of Brave Star, the cartoon from the 80s.
Oh, could be, yeah.
There you go. Future episode of Cartoon Crack, right?
Ooh. Had a banging theme tune as well, that.
It did, yeah. Anyway.
And the box in the video shop had a light on it, but you didn't get to take that home with you when you hired it.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen the first 2 episodes of this, and Lord knows what's happened on them. I'm assuming he's made them clean a chemical toilet with their faces, because the tasks in it are insane. I'm watching the trailer thing for it. He makes them play like American football.
Yeah,
right. These are all his things, like his tick list for his ideal wife.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but he can't play American football. His knees will fall off. And so they're living in this compound sealed by a red door that only Bret and his assistant, who we don't know who this guy is.
Is it Uncle Cracker?
It does. It keeps going, follow me. It'll be all right.
They do. It's all he's ever done.
He's just a hired goon in mine. Hired goons. We reached this at an anthropological point where the women have separated into the bad girls and the good or fake girls. Wait a minute, these are fake girls.
Well, there's a hand painted, almost as insane as the Prison Break escape drawing. When it just says Virginity Squad that they painted on the wall. And I'm not being crude, but none of those ladies are virgins.
No, absolutely not.
Fair play if you are or you aren't. I'm not here to judge you, but
yeah,
you can't grow it back. Believe me, I've tried. So some of them are bad girls, including, what was she called? I've got no one's names because it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
This is very much the Terrence A5, isn't it?
Well, I did get a big feeling when they were separated about it. There was some sort of pact of Windermere going on here. I don't really know any lakes in California.
Is the one bit from the trailer?
For God's sake!
Is the one bit from the trailer where they're just there making flags and stuff? But yeah, he sent a goon in with a handwritten riddle, which I've written down the riddles in this.
Oh, thank God! Because it confused the hell out of me.
They're not really riddles. They're just like shit poems, like Poison lyrics.
My first is in motocross, but not in hot cross buns.
Not in pissing yourself.
I mean, the first one makes more sense than the one later because it's barely legible. I don't know if they just cut loads out of it. Lose that stanza. I hope you're well rested because your skills will be tested. Are you the one that goes fast, who puts the pedal to the gas? Well, get geared up and ready to start, because today you girls will race for my heart. Fastest one will win the day. Which...
So it's initially written. Is it supposed to be a poem or a song? Because she reads the first bit like it is, but then the rest of it doesn't rhyme. And you've just proven there's like 2 lines rhyme and the rest doesn't.
Yeah, it does that later. Yeah.
Why?
Fast and gas kind of rhyme, like a bit.
And he couldn't get anything to rhyme with date. May.
Obligate. Permeate. There's loads of stuff.
Conjugate.
Yeah. See?
Matriculate. I don't know. Maybe some of them will.
As a man who wrote a song about wrestling this week, there's not a lot rhymes with wrestling. So you have to be creative with your rhymes. But yeah, they're all around this table. The goon comes in. They all, hey! And there's some sort of carry-on about fur or something? Or is that later?
No, it's a little bit later. But it happens like 3 times, and I think the editing's really poor. The continuity is really poor. Yeah. But Dallas is the only African-American, I was going to say character. They're not characters, they're actual people. But they are characters. She takes 4 goes at eating a single teaspoon of yogurt. Like eating it like a little bird.
She does! Yeah.
She puts it in her mouth and it's all still there. She puts it in her mouth and only a tiny bit's gone. And over and over.
Because her and one of the Brandies are not on the same page. And they just keep calling each other bitches as well. Yeah. Which, you're fighting over Bret Michaels. Like,
and I assume a cash prize?
I don't think so.
No. Other than, I don't know, this is your ticket to stardom or something.
I've
got the quote, I love all sorts of cross, like the one that our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ, bore on the slopes of Golgotha.
I've got Stephen, Chris, and Hot Bun.
Oh, Hot Bun.
Motocross is one of the most important things in my life. That and bandanas.
He loves bandanas. Also, that guy doing the sweet jumps is no way him. Because they come over that hill and he's like puffing and panting alongside him. Yeah, I motocross since I was a kid. And to impress me, you've got to have a very slow race around this arena.
And he introduces these 2 ladies. One is 9 times world champion, and the other is soon to be 9 times world champion. Of what?
Motocross.
What, bikes? It doesn't say. It doesn't. Motocross what? There's got to be like, it's like Mario Kart. There's like, is one of them good at the Flower Cup and one of them's good at like Mario Speedway? What is going on?
One of them's handing on the legacy, and then you get 1 win counts as 9 wins. It's like dog years in motocross.
Who knows? It's got good promotion for Fox Racing, or is it?
And Kawasaki bikes as well.
Yeah, a lot of 20 to 30-year-old women are going to be very heavily maimed, so I don't know that they want to be associated.
And one of them goes, "Oh, it's got foxes on it. I love it." Eee!
Like the Platinum. Yeah.
Expensive gear, that apparently.
Is it?
Yeah. Also, why are they on children's bikes?
I think there is a size issue because Magdalena and her massive head can't get them. Maybe that's what the bandanas are for. You just wind them around your head and tighten.
Why have you all got bandanas to shrink their heads like in the African tribes? Yeah.
She goes, "It was the most embarrassing moment of my life."
It's Magdalena the Polish one.
I've called her Melania for some reason.
Right. Because all I've got is Strawberry Woman later on. Yeah, she can't get a bandana.
She
pisses herself because they've squeezed her head too hard. And normally that makes you poo, doesn't it? Everyone knows that. If you squeeze your head, poo comes out. Like the Play-Doh Fun Factory. Why are they all putting bandanas on under the helmets as well? Like, are they not padded on the inside? Are these like rejects from the
Crash Test Dummies show?
Hey, I've just bought tickets for that. Thank you.
No, as in the actual cartoon with the Crash Test Dummies.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then they just fuck about on bikes for like 10 minutes. Just them showing them how to use a bike, how to make it go in a straight line, how to steer. One woman can't steer, and that'd be me. Because on a bike, if I panic, my arms lock. And that's me going down a hill.
It's very much Tina learning to drive, and they just go off in a direction very slowly in the wrong direction. Radio I've put at this point is like a 15-something boomhauer. I'm getting so excited.
She's going to ride that bike like the bike's never seen it coming, she says at one point. And I'm like, it hasn't got eyes. I don't think it's sentient. They fuck about for ages. People fall over. Like, it's kind of fun. If they did the race and then it ended, I'd be like, that was a fun 20 minutes. I'd watch more of these.
There's this bit Dallas drives off really slowly, and then
Towards
they
the
show
Mexican
it
border, I think.
off camera. You don't see her crash, but you see them kind of go, oh, rolly eyes, and then there's this awful Foley crashing sound, and you're kind of like, she hasn't crashed. She was driving just into the distance. She's driven into that bit out of the end of 7 where they get the box head in the box.
She's getting away very slowly.
Yeah, exactly. There's no bike crash. I hate the 2000s. I hate it. I don't want to go back.
This is VH1, and this was when they stopped sort of doing music. That's when MTV stopped doing music and they started doing reality shit, like The Real World and Geordie Shore and all.
Yeah, and the 16 and pregnant stuff.
All that shite, yeah. And I think this was the linchpin of a lot of that. Because
I think more people watch this for longer. That was the thing, wasn't it? We're doing this because more people watch it for longer than they do
music
videos. But music videos are free. Anyway, I don't know, but they've obviously got to do it for advertising. Who is watching the whole series? Anyway, I'm spoiling my views later.
This is still the most watched thing VH1 ever produced.
No!
Oh my God.
Yep. Also,
Society!
The Love After Lockup ladies are going to be doing it as bonus content on their Patreon when they get it sorted. So I thought we'd give them a hand and tell them how bad it is. And if they can't top this, they should just pack it in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
And then there's Brandy, who I don't like because she said I have clown titties.
Yeah. But then they've all drawn horrible pictures of each other later on.
Oh, that's
there's
like a shitty burn book.
After she says that, there's a VT. I don't like you because you've got clown titties. It's very much, I don't need to watch that episode now.
No.
Lacey immediately drives at a complete tangent to the others and crashes somewhere.
It's difficult. There's a lot to keep track
Someone's
of.
keeping score of that. Yeah, it's very hard to keep track.
Melania's shouting after Lacey to try and get her to get going because she's really struggling to get going. And she shouts, "Come on, Lacey, put it in H!" He goes, "I was so pumped up watching these girls race." Oh, man, what is wrong with you?
Hey, one of them stinks of piss, mate.
That's a fetish.
One of them's made what? Motocross gear and urine.
And we.
And one of them's making a break for the Mexican border. So, trying to steal a lot of
crashes. I think it's Dallas that crashes. She does like a jump and then crashes.
Yeah,
Bret says, "I tell you, I thought she was dead."
I thought
you were laughing.
Yeah, they were all laughing.
Isn't that during the actual race?
Yes. They run over and one of them goes, "Dallas, you're dead." Yeah, man.
So he splits them into teams of 4, and they're going to have a relay race, like the Olympics, but on tiny Homer Simpson, Krusty the Clown bikes. They split them into the pink team, who get called the hot pink team, and then just the blues and purples. They don't get an adjective. And no one wants Dallas on their team because she's a dickhead.
Yeah,
possibly.
But they also don't want the other dickhead, who we learn later on is a dickhead.
I mean, they're all dickheads.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
They're all dickheads. It's the lovely,
ladies,
lovely
you can all be dickheads. Don't worry. Shh, okay, it's okay.
I think it's Jessica with the cockatiel hair. She seems all right because she's not really featured in it.
Yeah,
she's just in the background of shots.
There's random women in this that never get they appear at the end. I'm like, who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah. So, right, you have to go home. Who is she going home?
You should make her wear badges. Piss herself.
Yes.
Clown tits.
That would have been. Get 2 badges, one on each. Rodeo's an expert at motocross, having at least 5 decades of experience under her.
Very good.
And she wins or something.
She was originally on the steam-powered motorbikes.
Steamboat Dallas.
Well, we've got stories about that later. Yeah, they split them into teams. Whoever was supposed to be like the best one falls off. Quite literally 100 yards away. And everyone else just drives off and leave her. And then they all just start calling her a dickhead. They're all just, "Get up, you dick." And then I'm like, that's not helping, is it? Walk over and help her up.
Which eventually somebody does out of pity.
Well, she's trying to start the bike, but it's in gear and you can't do that. I don't know nothing about motorbikes, to be honest. It's not for me. The death traps.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bret Michaels is laughing. He's a maniac. Look at that woman fall off for my attention.
And this is the point where, because we had a debate about this before this started, how complicit is Bret Michaels? Like, is he part of this? Or is there some part of him that's knowing? And I think watching all of this, laughing at all these people, made me think he's somebody that knows what he's doing.
I don't.
Or
think
is he just a fool?
I don't think he's got that level of self-awareness.
No, I don't think he's known anything that's going on in his life since 1986.
Cocaine's hell of a drug, and like
Indeed.
he has to wear that do-rag because he's done that much. It's blown the top of his head off.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know
with
because
a trophy.
Because it's just so sleazy at times as well, and it gives you that kind of BBC TV Centre in the 70s vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I say this a lot on this show, but you could not do this in 2016. You couldn't. Let alone 2026. You couldn't get away with it 10 years on from when it happened.
Isn't this just Love Island?
No, because I don't think there's any.
Man.
I think you just leave those idiots to do what they're doing.
Isn't there another version of Love Island where it's just one person called like Horny Kev or something, and it's just
well, there were
Kev
spin-off
Island.
versions of this. There were spin-off versions of this where one of the women that was on it did it like it was something like Karen wants to marry a millionaire or something, and they got millionaires lined up to do it. And it got cancelled after 3 episodes because it turned out one of them was a murderer.
Yes.
And, his girlfriend turned up in a suitcase or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
then
not like
there was three of the others go, I'm a millionaire. Are you? No, I play them at parties.
Yes.
I shoot birds at the airport.
I'm Tony Blair's
Tony Blair up. Because I know there was The Bachelor and there was all of that kind of stuff that was about the same sort of thing, and I'm only here for the zip line.
Yes,
yes, indeed.
What I didn't know that wow, that's
like right.
bullseye.
Add that to the list.
Yeah. Oh no. That's like Invisible Joe.
Apparently, he came third. So, the only other thing I've got in my notes is, why does Bret walk like he's got piles? Question mark.
Yeah,
He
it's
walks
piles of
around like a
cocaine.
crab.
Someone's been touching his backstage pass.
Hey!
Very good.
They go and help this woman, whoever it is that's fallen over. I don't care. Let's call the Brandy. And then the race is but it's the most low stakes race because they're on children's 50cc bikes. Like,
yeah, they're in a quarry on the set of Bronx Lot of Finale. They're all going at about 5 miles per hour, apart from that one that zips it straight off into the distance.
That's rodeo at the end. Is like, because but you know, like she's gone from horses to horseless carriage, hasn't she? And so yeah, she wins, and then the prize is you get to go on a date with the distended
date token.
Yeah. Which I think if you get like 1,000,
not redeemable in any other state.
Get a Bon Jovi mustache comb.
I say because Rodeo wins this, and we're doing a lot of jokes about the age of Rodeo, but Rodeo is probably the same age as him.
Yeah.
I think she's probably younger. I really do.
Could be younger.
I think she's probably just seen a few things. We're making out like that she's biking Miss Daisy, but I think she's probably a little bit younger than that.
She was also in other shows called I Love Money and Charm School.
I love money.
I love money. I love money.
And the show called Jimmy Part 1. Did you get one? It doesn't have her age, probably because numbers don't go back that far.
Because Americans can't read Roman numerals.
She's not that. I'd say she's probably about, Brett's 44.
Let's call her 40. Let's call her 40.
Yeah.
Which obviously in 2007 was ancient.
Yes, but we're not being cruel. Well, we are a bit, but also, why subject yourself to this? Because everyone else in this is 2021, aren't they? Minimum. Like, maximum, sorry. No.
Yeah.
In between. Right. I don't want it to get weird. Yeah, so you're going to be an outlier from the get go, aren't you? I don't know why they put her in there because then she could be like, oh, experience and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But it
feels cruel. It feels increasingly crual.
She's not bothered. No, she's happy.
She is in the next episode if the preview's anything to go by.
She got her part one show. I don't know.
Did you get
greenlit the part one show and the money show?
I love money.
And then the rest of this is just filled up with the Dallas Lacey rivalry.
Yeah,
which deserves its own Wikipedia page.
Which is a callback from the previous week, where one of them had a T-shirt on that says "I like animals," and the other one said, "I hate animals. I've got a rabbit fur coat," and then it just descended into them calling each other bitches.
Yeah,
for 3 days it felt like. And she's like, I've got pet rabbits, but I'll still wear a rabbit fur coat. I eat meat. And the other one's like, oh, and then to show her in an act of ultimate mature defiance, Joey from Friends and put all her clothes on her at the same time.
Yeah. What was Bret wearing 3 days ago? Snakes. He was wearing fucking animals.
I mean, snakes are animals.
This is the kind of theological argument that I live for. Because this is all becoming like some cargo cult based around him.
Oh, but he's the worst person.
So she wears... So the redhead lady, I can't remember anyone's names. She puts a Peter shirt on. So she's going for... But this is for a date, I think. Or are they going on the date?
No, she's not going anywhere.
She didn't go. She's
just an antagonizing shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all... I know I'm not going to win this, but the producers have slipped me 100 quid to, start some shit, it feels like.
Well, they put them all in a limo and then just gave them loads of limoncello, as far as I can work out.
Mentally insecure, and unlimited booze, what can go wrong?
I mean, that's what they want. That's what they did in the first seasons of Big Brother, wasn't it? They just gave them shitloads of white cider.
Yeah.
They put them in a limo, and immediately bottles are open. They're pounding drinks. They get back. There's a load of Grey Goose vodka, it looks like, and then just bottles of limoncello.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need that much digestifs, really. Like,
you're not that big a dinner.
No, I'm like, God, no scurvy in that house. Other diseases, yes.
I've got another quote here. I just thought I should put on an all-dead animal ensemble for Lacey, she said in a normal voice.
I am not a murderer.
I put this has gotten away from the production team at this point.
It has. I also have Bret Michaels going, I love to rock. And then he's going, you are coming on a date with moi. And I just thought, I don't think he is aware of this. No. I generally think this is him. And he's like, these women are fighting for me.
Yeah.
It's all very unseemly. So there's this standoff between the two of them. It's quite hard to watch, I think, just because it's so awkward. And nobody does none of the women do fucking anything to help anyone. Like, no separating them or anything.
The theory is that one of the Brandies, Brandy F, we'll call it, Brandy X, he's trying to antagonize Dallas into hitting her so she'll get kicked off the show. Because you can do whatever you want, but hitting, like lookalikes, is right out.
But she is in, like, she's pushing her the whole time. She's going, do you want to hit me? Do you want to hit me? Do you want to hit me?
Yeah, she's touching her ass. Yeah. And I'm like, 2007, you couldn't do that then. You shouldn't have been doing that then. But again, and also there's a load of ride symbols sellotaped to the wall for some reason, which I don't fully understand. James, do your arms again.
Part of the cult.
There we go.
Redheaded Woman is part of a band. I found out part of a band called Noxious.
That's a terrible.
It's very
name.
Poison, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it an all lady Poison tribute act?
That would be
maybe. I'm only just they're on Bandcamp. I'm not going to click on that.
No. I may put some music in under this bit. See if she sues us. Yeah.
No, she'll just come over and start getting in your face.
She won't.
Start pushing you near the limoncello bottles that you've got to raid like a supermarket would.
Oh, limoncello, haven't had that in a while. But out of nowhere, here comes Rodeo in what I can only describe as a judo outfit.
Yeah, well, she had enough. She's like, no, not in my dojo.
I'm not going to let this stand, she says, after maybe 20 minutes.
After watching it for ages and just keep going back to the same bit.
Yeah, they're on these. Well, she does knock a bottle of limoncello over, which.
Yeah. Which I don't even think smashes. All the ground is very spongy. And...
It's good for cleaning your floors with, though, I assume.
Yeah. It's just vodka and lemon. And then they fight on the stairs, and then eventually Rodeo comes in, grabs hold of Brandy X, and pulls her arm so hard I thought it was going to come out of the socket. And I was like, that's not judo.
I see you don't know your judo.
Judo.
Yeah, and then like the other women are like, "Oh, come on, let's stop it." I think Parakeet head woman gets involved, and like they separate them. But like it's the smug look on Brandy X's face of like, I'm not annoyed. Stop telling the newspapers I'm annoyed. It's proper like it's like, well, you clearly are because like, and it's just I know you're young, but. It's Bret Michaels, for Christ's sakes. He looks like the last chicken in the shop. Like, fucking hell.
And so the lucky women get to go on their first date with him. Pissy Magdalena and the other one. I can't remember what her name was. They get to go on the worst date I've ever seen.
Is that one of Jesus' lady friends? Pissy Magdalena. Don't wash my feet. You're all right.
Pissy Magdalena and the moneylenders. Get out of this temple. The Bureau de Change.
Yeah, they go on a date near a pool in what looks like the middle of winter because you can see their breath.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was just fumes from
the limoncello.
And he goes, look at this killer scream. And it's like a postage stamp glued to something.
It's like one of those. Is it not one of those inflatable? Is it in the pool? It's an inflatable one.
It's at the end of the pool. You
get those blow-up ones in like the middle aisle of Lidl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of them, but much worse and much more expensive because it's 2007.
Yeah, he's like, wow, look at that, it's killer. Now, to get to know me, I'm going to show you a documentary about me. And it's
silent film.
Could at least have got some. Hey, over the top of it.
It needed more Harold Lloyd hanging off a clock.
Watch the guy on a Wurlitzer who comes out of the ground. And they watch this with like incredulous looks on their faces of this is a shit prize.
Yeah.
Sitting outside in the cold in my posh frock while I watch a man relive his glory days. That were never that glorious, really.
No.
Oh, look at me in my tight trousers.
Yeah. I shouldn't wear those anymore.
Yeah, remind me not to wear those anymore. And one of them goes, I'll wear them.
Oh.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are they made out of animal? Is that why?
I was like, mate, you've got like, I hate to use the word, but he gives me the ick.
Yeah, he's horrible. He's awful. And it only gets worse.
It only gets worse.
It does. I've got weird notes for this. Weird disconnected notes. Samantha has a learning disability ?
Yeah.
Magdalena isn't a fan. She just wants to get to know me. The bare bones. Like
Poison.
It's horrible.
Poison. Not that big in Poland, obviously.
But she says, doesn't she say, I'd never heard your music. And he says, yeah, but you really like music, don't you? And she's like, oh, yeah, we have music in Poland. Yeah, we definitely have music.
Yeah, it's not been
it's
out.
all accordions and stuff, but we've got it.
Do you like clogging?
Is that something to do with his backstage pass again?
And then he's like, we have to go in now because the other girls are at the window watching us. or something.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Or we need to use this set for something, porn, possibly. Like,
And they start eating and kissing with strawberries, which I thought, Joe, for your aversion to wet mouth.
no, yeah. She takes a bite, right? Because I just don't. It's awful. Because Pissy Magdalena goes like, I can't compete with her on like musical knowledge, so I'll just spit chewed up strawberry into his mouth like a baby bird. And I'm like, that's a very specific thing. You've got to ask permission before you do that to someone. Yeah. I'm fairly sure you can't just go around nightclubs pouring stuff into people's mouths willy-nilly. Unless it's a very specialist nightclub. But Bret Michaels, he's into it. He's like, and I was like, oh, fuck off. I don't need to see this close up. Tongue coming out.
Yeah, like, it's horrible.
And then the mouth is all red as well, like it's blood.
And then the other girl starts having a cry because she's like,
she does it. This is not me making it up. She says she's got a learning disability. And I'm thinking, what are the ethics of this?
Yes.
They made a woman do motocross and she got like hoiked off a bike onto her spine.
Where are the risk assessments? I said
exactly.
Where are they?
Why is there no tape around it?
Samantha wants an orgasm but can't and says, how about Tuesday instead? It's so weird. The whole thing is disjointed. And
Bret says, don't
bizarre.
worry, it's just a make-out party.
And that's a thing. Like it's a thing.
I think it is for like young people.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, not for us when we were kids, because we never got invited to cool parties.
No, absolutely.
But I'm assuming they were all, doing trips and fingering each other, like. But not us. We were playing D&D.
Yeah.
But she's clearly upset by this. But then he just kisses her. And she starts going on about, she can't have an orgasm because all the other girls are watching her.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were going to say because all the other girls are one.
And he takes that.
Does she think it's a car?
Michael sees that as a perfect opportunity to try and pressure her into having sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of character he is.
Pissy Magdalena is not. He may as well not even be there anymore now because he's just got the scent of blood.
She said orgasm. She said orgasm, and Pissy Magdalena went baby bird feed.
Yeah. Opposite ends of the sex spectrum, there, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
The sextrum. And then he goes like, no. She goes like, no, not tonight. I've got a headache. And he walks them back, pushes them both through the red door. See you later. And then I'm assuming it cuts to him wanking furiously near the pool.
It cuts to like a zoom out of the house, like a kind of a dolly zoom, and he just goes, "I won't kiss her." It's just his voice and the house. I won't kiss or touch any of them tonight. And then he shouts, "John, get my insulin." What?
I think we might have found the episode that has broken us.
I do not understand any of this.
Every second of this. I hated every second of it from the beginning. I knew it was going to be trash, but I can put up with some stuff. But this just felt like bottom of the barrel, scraped
I'm with you.
Into the dirt.
If something has heart, like Barney's film had heart. Man getting kicked in the groin by a football and man getting kicked in the groin by a football. But this is like man getting kicked in the groin by football is at least funny. There's nothing fun. There's nothing funny here.
We've got jokes out of it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've just got how much you reckon they're spending on penicillin in this house every week?
Oh no! Oh.
I think this is the thing where somebody successfully. I've not done any facts. I just remember this from quickly scrolling through. But whoever owns this mansion successfully sued them because everything he said. Like the house is just ruined because of the hieroglyphics that they put up later in the walls or something.
Wow.
And the fact that everything just died. Everything's like the grass behind me. It just died. It just died. They didn't look after anything.
You wouldn't let this out to what 20 somethings, would you?
Yeah, but it's a TV production company. You think, all right.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm assuming they lied to them and said, oh, no, we're going to follow Meatloaf around for a week, see how much sausages he eats, or, ironically.
Look at his little legs. Yeah.
Roy Orbison's here. but Meatloaf doesn't know, and neither does Roy.
Because Roy Orbison's blind. That's why he wears sunglasses all the time.
Anyway, God, I forgot about
This
that.
is
film.
getting away from us.
Right, and then that's he got right. He has his insulin.
He needs it for the next day.
I'm assuming his code for cocaine and Viagra.
Oh shit! I never thought
it's
of
those
that.
strawberries.
Yeah.
It was too sugary.
Yeah. Cuts to him wanking, and then Jesus. My next note is Jesus Christ. Why have they drawn terrifying pictures like in that film?
Yeah, where he goes up in the ad. Yeah, Sinister.
Yeah.
They are like the Sinister pictures. Yeah.
Well, yes. Day 2, the goon brings another missive straight from the pen of Bret Michaels at his writing desk.
Written in blood and semen.
And to show just how disintegrating this has become, motocross was hella fun, the race was great, and the 4 of you, Magdalena, Sam, Roxby at the drive-in. Now, Brandy, Em, and Rodeo need some loving. It's time for you to have your fun with a bitchin' day in the LA sun. That's it.
I mean, bits of it rhymed with other bits, but in no sort of.
Yeah.
Maybe it's freeform. Maybe he's a.
Oh no, Rodeo's fucked up the scansion, and they just didn't. Rodeo whispers sweet lies to Bret like Worm Tongue in Lord of the Rings.
She does. Yes, she does. That's very
I don't
good.
know. I have no memory of that.
I just got some eating strawberries really disgustingly.
I'm going to argue that this is the better of the 2 dates.
It's less awful.
At least you get something out of this one, other than, I don't know, chewed up strawberries in your gob.
You get swimwear that just does not fit them.
No, it doesn't fit them. You're right.
I'm sorry, but that first young lass has got no bottom. It's like they zoom in on her bottom, and it's just there's nothing there. Her legs just join onto her body, and that's fine. But they're trying to make out that this is sexy, and if maybe you're into that, I don't know. But I can't be with someone who I have to fold in half to sit down. It's weird. They're not made of Lego. These people. But then he buys them swimwear, and then he just like pervs right up into them, like right up, like right up.
From swimsuit designer Ashley Page. I didn't bother googling her.
No, I didn't either. Swimsuit designer for the stars. It said. For the stars.
Oh, the stars here.
who wears? She leaves naked flames about wantonly in this apartment. It's just. Where are the health and safety? They strut about, and then they give up on that after about 2 minutes and go to have like onion rings on the roof.
Oh yeah, they're having some weird dinner. It's not even dinner, is it? It's just like piles of food.
Ashley's book, Sexy Little Knits, published. I'm assuming it's about knitting and not head lice. Published by Random House in 2004, was recently sold, translated, and distributed in Russia. So make of that what you will. All these sexy babushkas walking around.
You are Random House.
She started
when I was a baby, I had. Oh, God, sorry, go on.
She started in a docu-soap, Ashley Page, Bikini or Bust, on TLC, which featured a behind-the-scenes look. They're just people who do these
behind
things.
the scenes, right?
Behind-the-scenes look into her life and bikinis, I guess. She made the cover of USA Today along with Barack Obama. What the fuck?
Together at the same time. Was he in one of the knits?
Top pet person of the year.
Oh, right, okay.
Top what?
Pet person of the year. She's looking after animals, which is probably why her and Dallas had a falling out.
She got an iguana that she was forcing up a tree trunk with a bit of food, a bit of tomato.
Well, she was one of Barack Obama's pet people, so what's going on?
She's just very good at petting people. Calm down, you'll be all right.
Load of pans.
The old man out of Benny Hill.
Yeah, while this is happening, the women back at the mansion have gone mad? Question mark.
It has turned into Lord of the Flies.
I think they've released that gas from Saw 2 into the house.
They've created a wall of shame, as I said, featuring hieroglyphics about each woman.
Yep.
Featuring their crudest attribute.
I swear to God, right, I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. I can't draw for anything. But I wouldn't be then like, let's put this stick picture of a woman, a stripping woman, with big car. I mean, is that that's not even Clown Tits, the one that's doing the
No.
because Clown Tits has her own picture later on, and then they
It
draw.
says Clown Tits.
There's Clown Tits, because you drawing's not that good. Like, but then they're taking the piss out of. I think it's Jessica with the pink hair.
Yeah.
Draw her with small arms. All right, but she's got normal sized arms when you see her. I don't understand. They're just all horrible people. And I
Not
think they were
according
told
to the wall. Say it to the wall. Yeah, I've got this other quote that's been bothering me, which is Rodeo saying, "When I was a baby, I had 5 blood transfusions. I collect swords."
And the lady that's with her, I can't remember what she's called.
Brandy.
It cuts to a VT, and she says, "I know she's going to talk about her grandma's blood and her swords," and she does. It's great. It's really good. I had to have 4 blood transfusions, and he's kind of going, blood transfusions. Yeah, I've had those.
Yeah,
usually a much younger person's blood.
I've got so much hepatitis. I've got all the hepatitis.
Exactly.
The whole alphabet of hepatitis and some numbers and punctuation as well.
I think she's just saying the things that she thinks he's going to like.
Oh, nothing gets Bret Michaels more hard than blood transfusions and medieval weaponry.
There probably is. There's probably one where it's fencing or something like that. Isn't
Oh, you know it is. No, because he's not into That's Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden.
Well, it is.
Olympic
Yeah.
level wrestler. Yeah,
He prefers his swords
Spencer.
to be made by Hanso and Tori. That's what it's all about.
Yes. It's weird. This is the date, and then that's it. Like,
That is it. Yeah, they just go home after that.
they go home, and like he doesn't even try and slip it in any of them or anything. I think he gives them all a little kiss, doesn't he? As well, not a little kiss.
He
like
goes,
a big...
he engages in more tedious conversation with his harem, going around each of them in turn. One of them's on a beanbag, looking very uncomfortable.
It's a beanbag.
Yeah.
It's hard to look dignified in a beanbag. And then
He's getting the beanbag with her as well. And then they're both just sort of like
it's not the hammock
in the round.
It's not the hammock district. He's not going to get in there with it.
Is the point of this not for them to have, for the ones that didn't win a date, to still have an opportunity to wow him almost? Is that not the kind of thing here?
Before elimination.
Yeah.
Eliminated.
If you say something like, I'll touch your backstage pass here, he'll probably think of keeping you.
Yeah.
But it's nothing, and it's not all of them. He doesn't go and...
Well, I mean, to be fair to Bret, he doesn't just go around talking to his harem. He dispenses justice. So he summons Lacey and Dallas for round 2 of their bickering, where he hears the arguments they have to offer.
And then he threatens to cut their baby in half.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
I've just put he doesn't want any of them there. Come on, it says Dallas is insane and Lacey's mental, I think he says. Because she tells the story and then they just keep going, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. And I'm like, this isn't anything.
Yeah, your opinions don't matter.
So
to me.
annoying.
Okay, great.
They're just both so annoying. And I thought, he's going to get rid of both of them.
Right? Yeah, but that's the Rooney, isn't it? That you see? That's you got to keep someone in for the debacle.
I think if he was genuinely emotionally invested in this, emotionally for want of a better word, then he would probably just be annoyed and get rid of both of them rather than spinning on the drama, as we find out that he does.
Yes, but that's what makes me think though that he could be in on it, and it's just we got to have the drama, you got to have the production.
He's saying what he's told to say for the ratings. Do you know what I mean? These women behave in this way mostly for the ratings.
Maybe later on, because this is the first season of it. Maybe in season 2, and I think there's one where they all live on a tour bus, which sounds like absolute carnage.
Christ.
Isn't that the one where somebody died?
Fucking hell!
James.
There was one where like a driver was involved in like a collision and he survived, but somebody else died.
Oh, I've no idea. It sounds like
again the risk assessments people. Yeah,
I know this and that woman that did the shit on the floor in Flavor of Love, and that's my extent of my knowledge on this kind of stuff.
I think that was the first one.
Yes,
Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was racism. White people in it. We're gonna watch white people. But yeah, and then we get to elimination. Everyone, get under this pagoda.
Because here comes a bandana Nazi. It's dressed up like receding hair flick.
Very good.
That is the best that he's ever done.
Right, you off then, PLanty? Hired Goon is there, and he's got backstage passes where they've written Bret's lines on the back of them because he clearly can't remember what the fuck's going on a day-to-day. He's up to here with limoncello. Piss comes out the same colour. 90% of them bottles. He's like Howard Hughes.
I said hop in.
Yes. And he saves all these people who we've not seen. Clown Tits gets saved. I want to get to know you better. And he's like, you can clearly tell he wants to go on him. Like, that's what he wants.
One woman gets VIP status, which I didn't even know was a thing. Like,
there's making up rules.
Yeah. Brandy M. Thought they did that Christmas song. Repeat the mantra. Would you stay here and rock my world? Look at the notes.
He says it to all of them. And then afterwards, when they say yes, he goes, awesome.
Awesome to the max.
I'm a sexy bald baby. I think this is the bit I hated most. Because it could have just shown them walking up one at a time. But we get this, will you stay and rock my world? And I'm like, they're clearly trying to sell merch, aren't they?
Would you stay and rock my world?
Line!
And you go, and it's down to 3. And it's Jessica gets through the pink hair. Yeah. And she literally says, I've not even fucking spoken to it.
I thought her name was Yes because of the font. I thought she was just a representative from a rival prog group.
She was named after the Rick Wakeman project, yes. And then it's down to Dallas. Was it Erin? Ellis? Onken? One of them's named after the delicious Onken, the yogurt drink. And you think, he's going to get rid of those two because they're mental. And he gets rid of Onken. And a big mocha. I knew it was coming. And then you're going, he's going to keep one of them. And he gets rid of Dallas. Mm-hmm. And the shit-eating grin on that Erin's face.
Yeah.
Again, same thing.
Will you stay here and boil my bunnies? Yes. Awesome.
I think she says,
but she has no idea what's going on.
No, I don't think she's... explain how I feel with a dance. I forgot to ask you to record that and then put it in because it is a guttural sound. Just
it's not even a dance, it's just like a goblin. Like the Violator from Hellboy.
And this
Dallas,
creak of PVC whenever they hug him. It's either that or his bones. I'm
like
sure.
sitting on your grandparents' sofa. They got them covers on
still on it. Yeah.
Dallas has had enough of this. She won't even say goodbye. She won't shake his hand for fear it would come off. And just stomps up them stairs. And Bret Michaels has the audacity to say, that's classless.
Yes. Yeah. I invite you into my home, which now I'm astonished because it's not his home.
No, he lives in a Winnebago. It's shit as full. That's his life, isn't it? Yeah. It's TV. Why must it lie to us? Yeah. And she's just going, well, that was, what was it? I hope she fucking dies in a car wreck or something. Yes. I was like, fucking hell, love. Again, you're fighting over Bret Michaels.
Mm-hmm. Lacey says, I'm going to continue picking off girls one by one. Well, that's chilling. Thank you.
You should go and talk to Thingy. Flicking off girls. Help her out. We'll cut that. But yeah, and then coming up next week, fucking Bret Michaels makes them solve cold fusion. Like,
next week they split the atom.
Yes.
I like my fusion like I like my coffee.
Can you turn this base metal into gold and win my heart? It's just absolute dog shit. I can see why people like it, because you don't have to think about it. You can take the piss out of these people because they're very easy to take the piss out of. Because
I feel I can't take the piss out of them because I'm worried that where are they all now? Not a single one of these girls is doing good. Well, I'm just going to call it now. Not a single one's doing good.
I looked before. 2 of them from this season went on to be pornographic actresses. Apparently, according to James from other seasons, a lot of them went on to do that as well, which is fine.
Yeah, look, you make your money, you do it.
Sex work is work. But I don't think that's what you set out to do, is it? Like, there is a Where Are They Now catch-up show if you want to watch that at some point, just for your own peace of mind. Or for our own.
I think there's a reunion at the end. I don't think there's a Where Are They Now, is there?
I'm sure there is a Where Are They Now. I'm sure I read it.
Wow.
It's now an educator. So I don't know.
It's now a Labour candidate for Milton Keynes.
My wife, by the way, is a huge Poison fan.
Oh, not too late to divorce her. I know it was your anniversary the other day, but
her and all 3 of the other ones. Yeah, but she said this has absolutely ruined him for her because she kept showing me these pictures and going, "Look at him. He was hot. He was pretty."
He was.
Editor's note: she was not.
He was 80s hot. He was kind of androgynous a bit, like Axl Rose and you know the dude from Wasp, not Blackie Ballers, but. Not Wasp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you know, that kind of twisted sistery sort of gender-bending thing, but not in a threatening Boy George way where you get confused. They're just handsome boys. Like, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was never confused.
This absolutely ruined it for him. But of course, it would be remiss of me to not talk about their biggest song, which was Every Rose Has Its Thorn, gentlemen. 1988 hit for Poison. The B-side and the UK single was that fantastic hit song, Back to the Rocking Horse. Sure. In an interview with VH1's Behind the Music, Bret Michaels said the inspiration for the song...
Real?
You'll love this.
I don't know if it's...
this is all real.
I don't know if it's like a rocking horse or just like a rocking horse.
Oh, so...
The video is just a horse, like, with leather on, like, riding a bike very slowly.
He's rocking in the free world, yeah.
There's a joke in there.
VH1's Behind the Music. Remember that show?
Yeah.
Bret Michaels said the inspiration from the song, and believe this if you want, came from a night when he was in a laundromat in Dallas waiting for his clothes to dry. He called his girlfriend on a payphone. Michaels said he heard a male voice in the background and was devastated. He says he went to the laundromat and wrote Every Rose Has Its Thorn that night as a result. No, you didn't. Because it's written by 4 people.
Just sat
by 4 different people, you lying 20-cent clothes washing arsehole. Whatever's going on.
All of Felicity Kendall's underwear that needs a good wash. Yeah, again, when the truth thing, you print the lie, isn't it? But no. Yeah. And also, like, that song plays at the end of this as well, while he's looking sadly whimsical over his empire of lies.
Dirt.
Yeah. But again, it's not the Poison version. It's
no.
It's the Bret Michaels band.
Yeah. Jerry Smith, reviewer of British music newspaper magazine Music Week, apparently, described this song as an overwrought ballad, but it makes a change from their ponderous metal posering.
Are you sure it wasn't weak music?
It sounds like it. The charts, of course, because that's what you're all here for.
I've got to look this up. Oh, God.
38 in the Thank Fuck David Hasselhoff Isn't Singing on the Wall Yet West German chart. 20 in the Does Your Mama Know Swedish chart. 18 where, gentlemen?
The Netherlands!
Yes, let's not tell John. 8 in a very troubled island, and number 1 in America because they're just awful.
Ooh. I mean, it is referenced in like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
That's the only. I didn't know this song until Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
I think it's Excellent. It might. Yeah. I think it's Excellent Adventure. Yeah. I think it's when they're talking to Socrates.
That's
Socrates.
Socrates.
Socrates. Yeah.
Socrates.
Yeah. No, it's all part of that kind of rock song ballad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Like Chicago did it
Mr.
better
Big
first.
and oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Boston.
Bon Jovi's career.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
God, I want to see Bon Jovi of love.
Oh, gee, don't ruin Bon Jovi for her as well.
No, it doesn't exist. Bon Jovi's a very happily married man. He's very small though in real life. He's too weak.
I bought her a bottle of Bon Jovi's wine, and it was so unpalatable that it almost put her off Bon Jovi.
He's got his own wine. Wow.
He's got his own wine. Yeah,
of course.
Hampton Water, named after the place in.
No,
he's not from New Jersey, is it?
It is. Well, it's French, but it's Jersey wine.
Pat Vale.
What does Bon Jovi mean in French?
Pat Vale, when you come over, can you bring us some Bon Jovi wine, please?
That you've made in your toilet cistern.
Well, the fact it's called Hampton Water doesn't fill me full of confidence, does it? Toilet water. That's that, mate. This is going in the bin. Like,
get rid.
Other things like this that are so much better in terms of like this is just it's. I don't want to say it's crass, but it's horrible. Lowest common denominator.
It is heartless. There's nothing positive out of it. Even if you've got the white ninja punching a woman on the stairs, that's still nothing.
He's dead now. The White Ranger. But yeah, it's the start of that wave of trash television. Yeah, and for that it must be punished.
Yes.
Onto the barbecue with it, James. Burn him. Yeah, I got nothing. I apologise again for the off schedules that these have been and stuff. PLanty's been on holiday. I fell in love with a ghost. Like it's been a whole time.
I discovered jazz.
James has been doing his walk. His walk training for his big walk, which will be at the start of this, and I'll remember to put it on the video this time as well.
Thank you,
because I forgot last time because I was rushing to do it. But yes, but your favourite lines from that's everything.
Because the cacotic tone component of the C also has this feature. Stay tuned for tonight's randomly generated feature, Grand World, a social experiment presented by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. I know who's put that in, and he's going to be very pleased. Where contestants have to display a special skill to women, or else fall victim to rabbit bungee traps. In this episode, the local pond becomes eutrophic. Will they be successful? Please subscribe for more content. and that's with our thanks to lipids, illegal in 5 Latin American countries.
Sorry, who was that person?
Kemal Ataturk.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you don't know, you know.
No, it's fine.
He's the presenter of a social experiment, founder of the modern Turkish state.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough. Right, I didn't know.
And Turkish delight.
Oh, no. Like eating a perfumed lung. Your favourite lines from the... it's awful. Favourite lines from the episode, people. I'm just going to have to go with clown tits.
I'm going to have to go with...
I was so pumped up watching these girls race.
Oh, he also says something about his cock getting hard later on as well.
Does he? Oh,
yeah.
No.
It made it go like this.
Oh, hate him.
In the bin.
On the barbecue. Say goodbye, boys and girls.
Bye. Bon Jovi.